Hey, welcome to the Spirit of the Outdoors. And today we're going to continue on with the Leave No Trace, LNT, and talk about principle number 3. And principle number 3 is disposing of waste properly. Now, the first part of that is any kind of waste. Right now, let's just talk about packaging and things like that. So, if you open something up and much like something like this, and you tear off the top completely, that's one of those things that gets lost pretty quickly. So what you should do, I always kind of have, when I take things out like that, I always carry a Ziploc bag. And so if I do tear it off completely, now most of the time you don't have to tear it off completely, you can tear it off most of the way and then leave it attached. And that way it doesn't get lost or left behind somehow. Because you can even be well-intentioned and take that thing off and put it in your pocket. And then you put your hand in and you pull something else out and that little piece falls and you never see it. So, you can either leave it attached, or I carry a Ziploc bag. If I do tear it off, I put everything in that Ziploc bag and that goes in my pack, so that I know that I have all the trash. And before I leave an area, and we do this in the Boy Scouts too when we leave camp, we call policing the area. Before I leave an area, whether I've just been out, just kind of sitting out here and being, or I'm camping, then I police the area. I go through, I walk kind of a back and forth, making sure that I didn't drop something. Just even a little piece of something, a little piece of foil or whatever it is off of a packaging, especially if I've done some cooking and things. So looking for that, making sure that when you leave an area, you police it, you look around, don't leave anything. And then there's the other part. If you're out in the back country and you're camping and that, and there are no facilities like outhouses or things like that in campgrounds, then it's also disposing of human waste properly. Now you should have, this is the deuce of spades. It's a nice little trowel set up just for this. This is the depth of how deep you need to go to dig a cat hole to take care of your human waste. Alright, so you dig down 6 inches, do your business, cover it back up, and if you remove any type of the top cover, you put that stuff back on, make it look like you never were there. Alright, and pack out your paper. That's the best way to do Leave No Trace for human waste. Again, it doesn't have to be, this is nice and light, it's pretty easy to pack, but you can have any kind of a trowel, any kind of a little shovel to take care of that. It's easier. I know some people use sticks or their trekking pole. It is just a little easier to have something that you can actually dig with, and this thing doesn't weigh anything. It weighs not even a little over ½ an ounce. So easy enough to dig that hole and dispose of the waste. All right. So those are some things. Now, in light of the coronavirus, a lot of people, you want to get out, you want to enjoy the outdoors. Feel free to take snacks with you. Make sure you take water with you. And if you take a water bottle, like a store-bought water bottle, like a smart water or something else, Aquafina, whatever it is, make sure that you don't leave that behind. Make sure that when you open it up, that little ring that's on there doesn't come off at some point and you drop that. Okay, all those little things when you go out, and any kind of packaging, any kind of snacks you take out there, make sure you're packing that back out. And I have seen, and this is a debatable one, but I went to a place that had like a little picnic table, and someone had left their orange peels on the ground. Now I know they are biodegradable, all of that stuff, but in the light of Leave No Trace and sticking with those being that specific to leave no trace, we shouldn't leave any trace. So we should be packing out all garbage, whether it's biodegradable or not. It shouldn't be left behind for someone else to have to see. Again, orange peels, they are going to break down fairly quickly, but they were just sitting on the ground. This was a nice little area around a cabin with a picnic table, one of the historic cabins around here, and there were orange peels on the ground right there. And it's a nice mowed area. It wasn't like they were, you know, under the grass or anything like that. They were just laying there. Again, they do break down, but if you want to go with leave no trace, in the spirit of leave no trace, the full spirit of it, there should not be any trace of you left behind, whether it's biodegradable or not. Pack out everything. So I know that when people want to get out, they want to enjoy, they want to take snacks, they want to go with the family, get out, do all those things, and take it all with you. Take it, everything with you. Don't leave a banana peel or a orange rind or nuts. If you take Gorp and you drop some peanuts or you drop raisins, pack them out. All those things do make a difference. The more people that are out there and the more people that are doing that, the animals then pick up on those things. They start eating the food like that, and they start depending on that, and they get used to human food, and then they become more accustomed to humans instead of being afraid of them, which we'll talk about in another leave no trace principle. But anyway, take it all with you. Everything goes with you when you leave the place. All garbage, no matter what. And so get out in this crazy time. Get out and enjoy, and take it all with you when you leave. And we'll see you out there at some point.